everyone, and welcome back to the Shoe on Head channel. I am your host, Shoe on Head.
Wait, is this a new one? Oh, it is. This is from 5 days ago.
You may know me on Reddit as generic far-right Fox News bigot, or perhaps you know me as Commie Mommy. You people need help.
I like her hair. It's always so pretty.
Help. Anyway, my last few videos about the election got a lot of attention, as well as brought a lot of new people to the channel. So everyone say hello to the new people. Please welcome the new people. Please be polite to them. Educate them on what to expect here. Just don't tell them about
It's still pretty, though. It's still pretty.
Contraption. But not all the attention I got from my election videos was good attention. So I've decided today I am going to respond to those critics. I figured it's been a while since I actually responded to a response that I've gotten on YouTube. It's very old school, very 2012 YouTube. All I need is a rant sona and I'm set. So that is what we're going to do today. I'm going to respond to criticism rationally and calmly.
This should be fun.
I will be reacting to people's reactions of two different videos of mine, America is in Shambles and Downfall of the Democrats. If you haven't seen those videos, I will put them down in the description so you have more context. I highly suggest you watch them before you watch this video. Pause this video, go watch them. Don't worry, I will be right here. I've been here for 10 years. Will I be doing this in 10 more years? Will I be a 43-year-old e-girl? I guess we'll wait and see. Now, a lot has happened since my last video.
Wait, what? Like, hold on, wait, what?
Video, go watch them. Don't worry, I will be right here. I've been here for 10 years. Will I be doing this in 10 more years? Will I be a 43-year-old e-girl? I guess we'll wait and see. Now, a lot has happened since my last video. It's been like, what, 2 months? That's like 10 years in internet time. There's so much going on in the news, it's honestly hard to keep up. Oh, that reminds me. I have an app for that. Let's quickly get into today's sponsor, a sponsor I've been working with for many years now, Ground News. Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers an easy and transparent way to read the news from left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown. Wait. Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers an easy and transparent way to read the news from left, site and an app that gives readers an easy and transparent way to read the news from left, right, right, and center.
Yeah, see, that's my style. I like that style. That's what I would wear. And the glasses too.
Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of political bias that helps you understand the full story and make sure you're getting both sides. One of my favorite features of Ground News is the blind spot feature, which shows you news stories that have been covered by one side of the political spectrum and ignored by the other. For example, here is a story about how a Mississippi senator filed a contraception begins at erection bill that makes it, quote, unlawful for a person to discharge genetic material without the intent to fertilize an embryo.
Dude, that's super Catholic. Yeah, in Catholicism, I went to a Catholic school. In Catholicism, they teach you that the sperm is sacred. So if a dude beats off, it's a sin against God. I mean, if you're Catholic and I'm wrong, then tell me. But that's what they said in school.
An anti-gooner bill. It's an anti-gooner bill. Right away, we can see that the story has been covered by 16 sources, 40% of it left-wing, only 17% of it right-wing. You could even see who owns these reporting outlets. Ground News also makes it really easy to compare headlines to see how political bias can affect framing. For example, this
like pulling out, for instance, is a sin.
Headline, President Donald Trump and Melania Trump's 20th wedding anniversary. See the photos. And this left-leaning headline frames the same story like this. President Trump's anniversary shout-out to Melania is loaded with red flags. This feature is so much fun. I am obsessed with it. I have been using Ground News since 2021.
Guys, I might get it. Everybody's talking about Ground News. I kind of want to read it.
And it really helped me see how both sides frame stories so differently. I'm currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the one I use to access all their features.
All I do, though, is I kind of mind filter things where, like, if somebody is saying something and they're like Giga Trump simp, then I analyze what they say, assuming that they're a Giga Trump simp. Does that make sense? So like obviously like in their commentary they're gonna glaze Trump. So like that's how I consume news. And it's the opposite too. If it's like CNN, I know they're gonna be hater, right? It's
Go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code on screen here or click the link in the video description down below and subscribe today. I highly suggest.
yeah, it's kind of like when I hear Julio talk like about stuff and he's like telling me about stuff, I always hear I hear really angry German in the background.
Checking it out. They're one of my favorite sponsors to work with because I think what they're doing is extremely important, helping people approach the news in a more balanced way. So take advantage of this discount today, ground.news/shoe, or clicking the link down below. Thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you for not skipping the ad, as always. And now, let's get back to the video. So what has happened since my last
I hate
video?
Monster.
Well,
Ugh.
Biden is gone. He is out of office. He has somehow completed a 4-year term, which means...
Honestly, I'm surprised. I was actually surprised that he like actually finished. That's crazy.
That's right. Dave Rubin has to retire.
If Joe Biden completes a 4-year term, actually completes a 4-year term, I will retire.
Bye, Dave Rubin.
It also means once again Trump has been inaugurated. And this time all our favorite characters were there. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos' wife's tits, Mark Zuckerberg. Frankly, it's disgusting seeing billionaires so openly and brazenly support our government officials. They should be doing it behind the scenes like they've been doing for decades. Ladies and gentlemen, the elites have officially bent the knee. And it seems with the popular vote came the sudden and long overdue death of woke capitalism. Rest in piss. Although I never did get to try those gay Oreos.
We they have gay Oreos?
You don't know what you got till it's gone. The inauguration was a beautiful celebration for Republicans, full of joy and whimsy, and a complete humiliation ritual for the Democrats. Bye, Joe. Thanks for all the fucking nothing. Your legacy will be having dementia, aiding a genocide, and handing the country over to Donald Trump on a silver platter. Executive order after executive order, pardon after pardon, Trump got to work enacting his mandate on day one. But even as all this is
Mandate.
happening, Trump seems to be on this bizarre side quest to conquer Canada and Greenland. But if we're gonna annex Canada and make it great again, can we at least get their healthcare without the wait times or the assisted
Yeah,
suicide?
see, that's the problem. That's the problem with their healthcare. It kind of comes hand in hand with that.
Can't there just be a normal healthcare system that doesn't put you in debt or offer to kill you if you are in debt? Speaking of healthcare, an Italian-American Tucker Carlson fan from New York murdered a healthcare CEO. And it wasn't me. His name is Luigi Mangione, and he's currently the most thirsted after man in the world.
Mama, I'm in love with a criminal.
Ugh, women are so cooked, dude. Why can't they just be normal and make fan cams of the Unabomber like me? Now, I don't condone murder. That's it, I don't
Oh my
condone murder.
God.
Murder is bad. But honestly, I don't even know what killing a healthcare CEO even does. It's a job position. The job position will be filled again.
Dude, to be fair though, they really did fuck with that guy, Ted, the
If you're on
Unabomber.
Medicaid, you
They
still have to wait a month for a
he
general
got fucking
appointment.
he got experimented on and shit. He got MK Ultra, like actually.
The goal should be get rid of the job
But thanks for the bits, JZF. Thank you.
position altogether. But it's really depressing that it took this for a conversation about the absolute scam that is the American health insurance system to go mainstream. Lord knows I've been shouting about it for long enough. But you know who doesn't need healthcare anymore? Jimmy Carter. Because he's dead. He died at the ripe age of 100, and I know what you're thinking. Vaxxed? But at his funeral, we all saw this. He's Hitler! He's Hitler! He's Hitler! He's Hitler! Oh, hey, buddy. I'm sorry, I seem to recall
Right?
this man scolding the black community for voting for a racist, sexist fascist. And here he is, chatting it up with that very racist, sexist fascist. Gee, it's almost like they don't fucking believe it. Like, the Biden administration literally just named an aircraft after George W. Bush. George W. Bush! The literally Hitler from 20 years ago. In 20 years, we're going to have like a Navy fleet named after Trump. It's all fake. It's all big fake gay club and we're not in it. At the end of the day,
Yep.
these people would rather see the country burn to the ground than actually help the citizens in it. Literally.
Is that hold on, is her dress like a blood dress? Like what is that? Is that like blood splatter? murderer woman.
I'd rather see the country burned to
Oh, it's Bose. Oh, I'm just crazy. Okay.
the ground and actually help the citizens in it. Literally.
Breaking now at 11, 16 people confirmed dead in the California wildfires. New fears the massive fires will only continue to grow.
There's no water coming out of the fire hydrant.
What do you mean you ran out of water? You're California! You're next to the goddamn Pacific Ocean, for fuck's sake! It was getting so bad people were using almond milk to put out the fire. California moment. Thousands of people have lost their homes, lives were destroyed, but thankfully the Biden administration sent $20 billion to rebuild California. That's amazing. Just kidding, that was for Israel. But thankfully Trump has frozen foreign aid for 90 days. Except for Israel. How are the Democrats doing since losing to Trump? Are they taking a step back and reevaluating their tactics and their platform? Are they looking for a real populist candidate to put up for 2028?
I don't get the simping, guys. I don't get it.
What is their plan? Oh, god damn it. So let's get into these responses I got to my videos, shall we? Okay, I searched shoe-on head reaction and I'm scrolling through these videos and it's like anime girl, anime girl, anime girl, anime girl, anime boy, anime girl, anime girl, anime girl. I feel like I'm scrolling through the porn history of the average shoe-on head fan. Oh, by the way, I will link the videos I react to in the description down below.
Oh
so you can watch the full videos, the full criticism if you want to. But if you do go to any of these people's channels, please be normal in the comments. We are all just people who have different opinions at the end of the day. If you have the urge to call them like a libtard soy boy cuck in the comments, write instead, you are a fine, distinguished gentleman. Have a wonderful afternoon. See?
If we use
it's not that
ocean
hard to
water
control
to
our
prepare
anger.
This is a 17.5-minute video from a rich white person talking about how both parties are the exact same.
What a fine, distinguished gentleman. I hope he has a wonderful afternoon.
Who is her main audience? It's going to be all conservative types. Every single one. Every single one of these centristy people, their audiences are always conservatives. 100% of the time. Every single time.
Yeah, the reason why a lot of centrist people have like a lot of conservative viewers is because people on the left don't want anything even close to the center. They're so radical now. You know, most of them are.
All of them.
Centrist type people. Okay, alright. Destiny has said that Kamala Harris is to the left of him on economics. Kamala Harris. That technically puts Destiny to the right of me on econ. Destiny has opinions that fall to the left and right of where I'm standing. I have opinions that fall to the left and right of where Destiny is standing. So who is the centrist here? Or is centrism when you're a YouTuber who makes fun of both sides? And yeah, sure, sorry lefties and liberals and Democrats in my audience, you don't exist. You're all Republicans now. Take your complimentary Trump hat and liberal tears mug. Also—
Wait, what? Wait, how do I— wait.
You're all Republicans now. Take your complimentary Trump hat and liberal tears—
Wait, I'm a lefty. Can I get one? I'm a lefty now. I'm a lefty now.
Mug. Also, as a left-wing YouTuber, shouldn't having right-wingers in your audience kind of like be the goal? Who are you?
Yeah, because like you need to convince people that are on the other side, obviously.
Making content for
That's the point.
You just want to preach.
Thanks for the bits, 50. Thank you.
I am very much not a conservative. I love shoe head.
Yeah, me too. I love her too.
If you want to watch someone who agrees with you 100%.
You're now a conservative.
Thank you. No, I'm not. I want the mug. Jay, stop it. Don't tell her that. I want the mug. Thanks so much for the sub on side. Thank you. Thank you.
Just talk to a fucking mirror. I don't understand this criticism. I like that there are people with diverse opinions in my audience. It's so freeing. I'm not audience captured. I could say I want to bring back Ronald Reagan from the dead so I can kill him with my bare hands, and the right-wingers in my audience would just be like, haha, she's so funny. It's nice we can listen to alternative viewpoints. I can fix her. Frankly, I know for a fact a lot of left-wing channels would kill for the audience demographic I have. Are you kidding me? How do we reach young men on the right? How do we get young men to listen to us? Skill issue.
It's hard for me to know, bro. I honestly can't tell with a lot of these people. I wish I could just get them in a room and get them like shit-faced and we could just like have a conversation where it's like, do you understand like You know that like all your fans are conservative, right? You know that like everything you do is conservative, right? Can you tell that? Are you aware of that?
Okay, first of all, getting drunk with Destiny and having him all up in my face like, you know you're a conservative, right? You know your audience is conservative, right? Sounds like a f***ing nightmare. I think I would throw up and cry. This is all especially funny coming from someone like him, who's also constantly called a centrist and a right-winger and a Nazi because he has opinions that fall outside of the left-wing internet bubble.
Yep.
Like, I have seen people say these exact
Like people don't like him because of his takes on Israel.
criticisms of Destiny, that his audience is full of incels and right-wingers. You know, Destiny, at the end of the day, we're not so different, you and I.
People like Tim Pool I know are intentionally lying, 100%. But for somebody like this, like all of the other centristy types that get swept up in the middle that end up just being like mass conservative propagandists, I'm not sure.
What? I'm sorry. Mass conservative propaganda? I am so tired of defending myself like this, though. Frankly, I've seen what makes someone a progressive to these people, so I don't really mind when they call me conservative. I'll take.
Yeah, it's cause like again, like the Elon Musk graphic, it's like things have shifted so hard.
Get Destiny, conservative, centrist, whatever. Someone did die. One of the bullets hit Corey Comparator as he was protecting his family. It's one thing to make fun of a failed assassination attempt, even a successful assassination attempt on a politician. If we can't mock or criticize the people in power, there is an issue. But it's another thing to mock a innocent Trump supporter that died. The guy didn't have any power. He wasn't a politician. He was just a dude. I don't like.
He wasn't just a dude. He was a guy that was posting a ton of inflammatory shit on his social media, who was at a rally for one of the most inflammatory candidates of all time. But
A dude wasn't just a dude and deserved to die because he posted inflammatory shit online? My brother in Christ. You do that. I do that. We all do that. All right, I'm done with this one. I'm done. I don't know what I expected. I honestly expected better. I did not expect this.
That's how I feel every time I watch Destiny. Every single time. I like watching Destiny debates, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I love your mass
I do like
conservative
them.
propaganda
Thank you,
schemes.
Jack. Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you for accepting my psyop. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits towards the psyop. You know, that should be my new thing, guys. That's what I should say. I should say thanks for contributing towards the psyop. That's gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna say that from now on. But like every time, like I like watching Destiny debates because I love seeing it. You know.
Hopefully the next person is more sane. So let's go.
This is called America is in Shambles. I'm excited to see what this is.
Build Back Better, Agenda 47. Let me introduce you to the Shoe New
Leaflit we
Deal.
trust.
Bring back
For the Leaflit
Thanks for
Mom
contributing to the
Heart Leaflet
psyop, Yoshi. Thank you.
the red Pizza Hut cups.
What is this video? Is this just, are we just going to be like, America's in shambles and we're just going to, haha, I'm a shit poster, I don't care because nothing affects me. Right, like it's just like disaffected memes or something? This is what we're doing?
I love how he's so confused about the concept of an opening skit. I don't understand. Where's the 500 paragraphs of text? I've been very busy.
I want to see these people like actually address the content. Like, am I crazy for thinking like they should actually address like the thing that's being said and actually like engage with the conversation? Like,
for the Leaf
I'm so
Army,
confused.
For the Republic.
Like, thank you, Sentinel. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you.
As some of you know now, and as some of you guessed, I have recently had a baby. And as it turns
Whoa.
out, that takes up a lot of your time. And it.
Ugh.
Wait, why did he go up?
What?
Out. That takes up a lot of your time. And it.
Ugh.
Wait, why did he go? Ugh.
Yeah,
Why
did he?
Nearly 40-ass-year-old man. Come on, Jake. Tick-tock. Time to settle down and have some children. Those sperms are drying up. Oh yeah, he's winning. I shit.
Oh yeah, he's winning. Cope?
Bullet. Just grazed his ear because he turned at the last
Why
second
does
to
it
look
keep
at some
going to this
immigration
map?
chart. Being
Curb
racist
your
literally
enthusiasm
saved his
plays
life.
in the background.
There's a lesson in that.
There's a lesson in being.
I know why. It's because my stream deck is using the old version because of this outfit. I see.
Racist.
That's what's happening.
Cool, dude. Like she lampshades that's just a joke. Wink, wink. And then like the dumbass f***ing Zoomer Coomer that's in her comments down here does not think she's joking, thinks she's dog whistling, which she is, and is totally like, yeah, I love being racist. Being racist is good. It makes me survive bullets or some shit now.
Oh no, I'm going to influence vulnerable Zoomers into believing racism makes them bulletproof. What do you say?
Wait, dude, isn't that crazy though? That's really interesting. Woman makes a video. She's doing it for Coomers. Isn't that crazy? It's kind of wild. Seems a little sexist to me.
Saying, bro. The dog whistles. The dog whistles. Call a fucking joke. There's no dog whistle. There's no mask. It's a joke. It's a joke about racism, yes! Somehow knew that roof would be unguarded, laid down and aimed a rifle at the former president without being noticed. This was insane incompetence, or they let it happen.
Did he say Zoomers and not Coomers?
Oh my god, and now she's doing conspiracy theories? She watches Fox News now all the time. You could see it.
I'm leaning more towards the former because if you look at our bridges and airplanes, America is in shambles. First of all, why the fuck would I watch Fox News? Tucker Carlson isn't on there anymore.
Wait. Is she real or is she joking?
First of all, why the fuck would I watch Fox News? Tucker Carlson isn't on there anymore. Also, I love how he paused before.
But that's why I don't watch Fox News. Like, actually, that's actually why I stopped watching Fox News.
Before I finished my sentence.
She likes Tucker, like, actually? Yo, she's based. Is that real?
Said a thing he thought epically owned me, then unpaused, and I continued.
I like Tucker too.
And said the opposite of what he thought I would say. His
I hate Fox News, actually. They suck.
Fiction of me that believes in Fox News conspiracies turned out not to be real.
I like, currently, my current favorite is, I like Tucker. And I like QC Time is over Dan Bongino. Those are my favorites right now.
The man is out here fighting ghosts. He's fighting his schizophrenic thoughts. He took too much cough syrup and I appeared in the corner of his room talking about Fox News. People were laughing about how some of the cops protecting Trump were women and like, come on now, that's sexist. They were making these awful memes like this.
That's kind of funny though.
And then you just do the sexist joke. You go, that's sexist, but...
It's funny, though. It's funny. You gotta have a little sense of humor, you know?
I don't care. You know what you're doing, dude.
What's actually sexist is some of the stuff that he said earlier.
Yes, I do know what I am doing. I am making jokes. I am making jokes about sexism and racism. Yes. Again, no mask, no dog whistles. I am blatantly just saying these things. White Women for Harris meeting raised millions, broke Zoom.
Yep.
Oh, but when I want to have a whites-only meeting, I'm called a racist.
Wow, cool, dude. That's a really sick fucking KKK joke you have there.
This guy isn't even debunking anything. He's just like, you made a joke. Okay? And? You are in the...
Wait, hold up, guys. I have a question. Okay, I'm gonna be 100% real with you guys. 100% real. And I'm sorry for this. I don't really watch React content, except Asmongold. Sometimes I watch Asmongold.
Sorry.
So, like, is this actually what it looks like normally? Like, is this
wrong?
Is this normal? Is this like normal React content right here, like
raised
this?
Millions, broke Zoom.
Yep.
Oh, but when I want to have a whites-only meeting, I'm called a racist.
Wow, cool, dude. That's a really sick fucking KKK joke you have there.
This guy isn't even debunking anything. He's just like, you made a joke. Okay? And?
I'm not gonna lie, I feel a lot better about myself
in the wrong
now.
Neighborhood. That doesn't work here. We have fun here, sir.
Boyfriend writes your scripts, that joke confirms
Someone
it,
got a
dude.
tier 3
It's so
sub.
bad.
A woman making a joke? I bet her boyfriend wrote that. Wow! Sexist much? Dog whistle? Also kind of a random tangent.
Yeah.
But, like, I've gotten this actually unironically in like innocent ways. Like, who writes your stuff? Give props to your editor. I write my own stuff. I edit my own stuff.
She's hardcore.
I've been doing it for 10 years. I still use iMovie to edit. I do have an assistant who helps me get sponsorships and edits the sponsor segments. But if I could hire anyone to do anything, it would be to be the person in front of the camera. That is my least.
Yeah, it's dude, guys, you don't understand the level of React that we're at right now. This is like high level React. It's a React to a React. No, it's a React to a React to a React. 3x React. React cubes.
Favorite part. I love writing. I love editing. I
Harassment.
hate this. Maybe I'll just pull a Daily Wire one day and do a little switcheroo and replace myself with someone else. I'll just.
Yo, shots fired, dude. If you guys don't know, that was a shots fired at the Daily Wire.
Favorite. I edit my own stuff. I've been
She's
doing it for
aware,
10
she
years.
knows.
I still use iMovie to edit. I do have an assistant who helps me get sponsorships and edits
Bro.
the sponsor segments. But if I could hire anyone to do anything, it would be to be the person in front of the camera. That is my least favorite part. I love writing. I love editing. I hate this. Maybe I'll just pull a Daily Wire one day and do a little switcheroo and replace myself with
That's so funny, dude. That's
someone
so funny.
else. I'll just tell Moist Critical to shave his beard. None of you will know the difference. Basically, if I could be a VTuber, I would. And I'd give myself
I can help you. I can help you.
pink hair and big anime titties. Alright, moving on. One of the bullets hit Corey Comparator as he was protecting his family.
I can
But there
help
were
her.
people, like, mocking this, which is insane to me. Like, it's one thing to make fun
Well, he was a racist, so he caught a bullet for no fucking reason at a hit, like a Trump rally, right? It's like being upset the Nazi got hit at a Nazi rally, right?
Oh my god, they're all justifying it. A innocent Trump supporter that died.
He's not innocent, actually. He went to a Trump rally, supported Donald Trump publicly.
Am I going insane? I'm crying.
Dude, these people are actually openly they're openly okay with violence towards their political enemies. Like actual murder. That's crazy. That's super crazy. That is evil, actually. That's actually evil. Evil and unhinged. 100%.
Crashing out, bro. I'm crashing out.
If you were a better person, you wouldn't be at a Trump rally.
But I'm a good person. I'm so glad he died.
You feel me? So, yeah.
If you were a better person, like me, a person who thinks people who disagree with me should be shot and killed,
Exactly.
then this wouldn't have happened.
Dude. What? That's a good, first off, really good freeze frame. Second, dude, I like her. She was like, she's on the left, but like she's kind of reasonable. I know like we probably won't agree on like everything. Like I'm probably not going to agree with her on a lot of things, but I feel like you could converse with her about something.
Unreal. Okay, on
Like
to
this
the
is
last
crazy. Like the guy saying like, yeah, good he died. That's fucking crazy. What the fuck?
response to this particular video. Let's hope this guy is a little better.
Welcome to America is in Shambles by Shoe on Head. So Shoe on Head is a person that exists. If you don't know who Shoe on Head is, she basically postures herself as a centrist.
I literally call myself a left-wing What? Also, I didn't know they made a Vosh too. Who is this guy? Alex Gunter. Shoe on Head's brain-dead election analysis.
She used to be buddies with some of the left-leaning people, used to be in favor of Bernie Sanders, but kind of went full populist.
Bernie is a populist, so this makes no sense.
Yeah, Bernie is a
She's
populist.
like Bernie, but now she's more of a populist.
He's just
What? Are we
just
just equating populism with right wing
he's just kind of like commie side of populism.
now? Is that what's going on here?
Basically just posturing for her incel followers, right? Her alt-right incel followers.
The shoe simps, or as I like to call them, the SS.
And making them feel smart because she looks at both sides, right? She's a centrist.
First of all, I don't make my audience feel smart. My audience is fucking retarded. They know this. Second of all, why wouldn't you look at both sides? Like, why shouldn't you be criticizing your side, too? Unless you're like a total ideologically cucked hack.
Yeah.
You're not that. Right, Alec? Right?
Here's Shoe on Head. America is in shambles.
My fellow Americans.
The problem is the issue is like you got to be ideologically consistent. So like let's back up a bit and let's talk about the last guy who said like, oh, if you go to a Trump rally, like you should, you know, whatever, you got shot, that's your fault. I mean, like, what if it happened the other way around? You wouldn't feel the same, would you? Right? Like, this is what I mean. It's ideological consistency, and like they don't have any of it.
I regret to inform you that it is that time again. Election time. Every 4 years we have to deal with this. Are you voting for the red files or the blue files? The red drone strikes or the gay?
Okay, right off the bat, the red is way worse. See, she's like immediately playing the centrist angle, and I just There's no comparison between the two.
Oh my god, do they all not know what a bit is? I'm doing both sides bad because I'm a candidate running against Kamala and Trump. Do they not know what a skit is? Hey, drone strikes. Dead Palestinians or dead Palestinians? We're tired of it.
These
They should just pick one.
Okay, well, the dead Palestinians thing was pretty.
These people have no joy. They can't enjoy anything. They can't joke about anything.
Sexist joke, racist joke, ableist joke. Palestine. There's just no way Trump is losing. Take something like, I don't know, Trump getting shot in the head at a rally in Pennsylvania. Oh god, we're coming up with this racist joke, ableist joke.
And yet they call us
Palestine.
Nazi
There's just no
when
way.
they say
That's
there
pretty
is nothing
funny.
wrong.
Take something like, I don't know, Trump getting shot in the head at a rally in Pennsylvania. Oh god, we're coming up to the Trump rally part. Please be normal, please
Thanks,
be normal.
Saka Lord,
There's
for the
one
bits.
thing to make fun of a failed assassination attempt, even a successful assassination attempt on a politician. If we can't mock or criticize the people in power, there is an issue. But it's another thing to mock a innocent Trump supporter that died. Please give me some hope for left-wing YouTube, please. Please.
The Trump supporter that died, he was most likely a fascist.
They can't help it. They just can't help it. They can't help but celebrate when fucking people die. They can't help it, God.
And I mean, he was at a Trump rally, man. What do you expect?
At the Trump rally, what did you expect? They can't help it, guys. They just can't. They're
Like, he
unhinged.
probably wanted trans people to die.
Probably. He probably had these opinions, so it's okay for him to die. Even if he did, would you?
And you want to see you want to know the problem with this, guys? So, what's going to happen to people? Right? So, if you have one side of the political aisle saying like, yeah, you know what? You guys should all die. Like, actually, like not even I don't even mean that like metaphorically. I'm saying like, yeah, you guys should literally get shot and die. What do you think that does to the political temperature? What do you think that's going to do to the other side? Oh, well, they don't even care about us. Like, they literally don't even see us as people. They want us to die. So what happens? Do you think that's gonna create some togetherness? Do you think that when Trump goes into power that the people are gonna feel sympathetic at all towards any of their plights? Of course not. And this is how like it creates like a bigger divide. And this is why the left is so radical. And you know, and we're having issues as well. I mean, let's be real here. There's a lot of people on the right just going like full fuck you guys. You know what I mean?
Hot take, but both parties have nut jobs with insane takes that
Of
are
course.
amplified by algorithms.
Of course there are.
I literally
50
see
squarely.
this exact same insanity from both sides
Yes.
of the spectrum.
Yes, but do you want to know what the difference is? 50 squiggly. The difference is when I see that, I don't like it on either side. That's the difference. I don't like it on either side. I don't think it's a good thing, regardless of who says it. Even if it's people that are on the right that are saying these things, I don't like it either. That's the difference. Is I don't say those things because I don't like them.
You don't know, but even if he
It's not about sides to me. It's about ideology and it's about what's right for the country. That's what I care about.
did, that doesn't mean he should be fucking killed. He's just a fucking guy. He's a guy who can even change his opinions one day. Who knows? I know for a fact a shit ton of people in these people's audiences used to be Trump supporters, used to be transphobic or whatever. Every single fucking day I log on.
Sleepy Sloth TTV, sorry. I don't want you to misunderstand. I didn't mean that left people never do that. That's not what I meant. Shu is clearly on my side on this, right? Shu is on the left, and she also believes that it's bad. So it's not about left or right. What I meant by these people, I meant like the content creators that say that kind of shit. Sorry, I just want to be specific about it. That's not what I meant.
And I watched Ben Shapiro and was a Trump supporter, but now I watch ContraPoints and I'm a good person. So
When
back when
Biden
you were a
won the
Trump
last
supporter,
election,
these
all you
people
heard
think
from
it's
the
okay
left
if
was
you
it's
got
time
shot.
to come
Convenient
together.
for
Now
them
you
that they
don't
were
hear
born
it at all.
morally lucky and they came out of the womb as leftists.
Yeah. It's kind of like Sleepy Sloth TTV. You know the horseshoe theory? The thing with like how the people at the extremes are more aligned than the people at the bottom that are in the middle? It's kind of like that, basically.
I'm actually going insane. I'm becoming the Joker. I thought at least one of them would have a normal take on this. But no. Behold! This is my circus.
This is
These
why I
are
like
my
you and why
monkeys.
I like
I
you.
think
She
I am
said
not a
monkeys, guys.
Republican.
Get her.
I am not conservative.
Get her, guys. She
But I
said
see
monkey.
this
She said the
crazy shit
racist
from
word.
both
Go.
sides of the spectrum, and I usually
Thanks for the
see
bits,
people
Vidius,
only
quickly.
call
Thank
one
you.
side or the other out for it.
This is why I like you and like Shu. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative, but I see this crazy shit from both sides of the spectrum. I actually see people call out one side or yeah. I mean, I'll call out either side, right? It's like I said, I'm not really driven by one side or the other. I don't like the Republicans either. I think they suck.
Okay, so let's check the comments real quick. I just want to see her. Here's her audience. Okay.
Oh no,
I just think the Democrats suck even more at this point, right now. But if they change, then you went a little bit more center, and then like the right went a little bit more crazy, then I'd probably go more towards that side, to be honest.
The problem with their
comments.
thinking is that they think that Republicans won this election. No, sane normal people who want to be left alone won this election.
Yeah, thank you for the bits.
That's
Thank
why
you.
the conservatives
That's
in the
right.
Senate and Congress are scrambling to
They
try
don't-
and screw Trump
They don't
over
like
again.
Trump. That's the thing, is like Trump is like a completely different thing. He's an outsider. He's not actually like a part of the Republicans. They don't like him.
Oh no, he's checked.
It's kind of like a coup, honestly, if you think about it. Like he's kind of taking it over. And like, you know, maybe that happens and he wins in the end and he takes over the culture of like the Republicans and then you know, then we have some good times ahead of us. But I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have to see. Or maybe he forms his own party. Like, I don't know.
Checking comments. No.
Because if you look at, sorry, I know I'm pausing a lot, but if you look at Trump, he's actually reached across the aisle, right? Like he's taken in RFK, Tulsi, who are not they were not Republicans at the beginning of this. Even Elon was not a Republican either for most of his life. So a lot of these people are coming. Donald Trump himself also wasn't really. He was more liberal as well, like before. Like all of these people, he's kind of getting this coalition of people that are more goal oriented than driven by loyalty to the party. Thanks for the bits, Dax. Thank you so much.
Oh no.
Having a baby and retiring, Shu has become a trad wife. The only reason America is in shambles is because Shu hasn't uploaded a Hell World in 2 years. Kamala, don't come Trump, I'm gonna come America. If there's any reason to vote for Kamala, it's just to make Hillary extremely mad is probably the best campaign slogan yet. Okay, they all just seem like memers.
Honestly, that's kind of funny. Honestly,
Okay, good. Diagnosis memers.
that is one of the better reasons, honestly.
I don't know. I think that Shu is just kind
Dude,
of
can you imagine how salty Hillary would have been if Kamala won, though? Dude, she would have been giga salty. Holy
a
shit,
memer.
dude.
I don't think she's a bad person.
Oh good, YouTuber Alec Gunter doesn't think I'm a bad person. I must postpone my suicide at once. Okay, this next video people are responding to is the one I made after the election called The Downfall of the Democrats. Let's see what people had to say about this one. Okay, this guy is called Hutch. This fucking title. Shoe on Head takes an election victory lap? What video did this dude watch? The Shoe on Head from Earth 2? Hat on foot?
Actually project that Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the
Yo, does anybody have, is there like a streamer compilation of like left-wing streamers, like far left streamers, like streaming the election and then this happening and then them flipping out? I gotta see this. Dude, I gotta see a compilation of that. I need it.
You really
I
think
need it
that
so
the
bad.
Democratic Party is fighting for you? The overwhelming answer is no.
I am so frustrated with this argument because policy can only get you so far. Like, good policy is good and we should do good policy. For
Okay.
sure. I don't think we should adopt Republican policies.
Wait, what argument? You just watched a montage of Trump winning.
Yeah,
Where did I
what-
say
what?
adopt Republican policy?
I was like, wait, what? What is he
I
talking
haven't even
about?
said anything in this video yet. I haven't even appeared on screen. Who are these people responding to? There she goes, hat on.
Dude, I kind of relate to Shu so much, but like I'm on like the other side, obviously. But like,
Making videos talking about adopting Republican policies.
Yeah, I think we should pursue progressive
if I was like a little bit more if I was a little bit less introverted, I think I would be like
policies.
that,
I think we
basically.
should pursue policies that help working class people across this country, whatever the term working class means now, because it's so nebulous at this point.
I like that the term
Leaflit
working
slash
class is
shoot
now
collab
nebulous. Now that they're
I'm
losing,
not good at collabing with anybody.
the working class is like, pfft, working class. What does that even mean? Is it too late for the Democratic Party, or can they turn this around? Will the Democrats learn from this? The Democratic Party, or can they turn this around? Will the Democrats learn from this?
The endless, boundless energy of the universe.
Hello, Democrats. Hey, I am speaking. And I would love your attention. There is a black woman at this podium, and I deserve your attention like the 11 people who went before me. Yes, I am speaking.
Good evening, Democrats. Look up here. 3 strong black women standing before you. 3 black women who, rather than just grabbing a chair, ran for chair.
Te quiero mucho, Papa. Gracias por todo. My name is Artie Blanco, Freddie Blanco's daughter. Vote for me for vice chair.
Look at this room, y'all. Truly take it in. This is the Democratic Party. We are our strongest when we stand together.
We are in a time in this country when our democracy and our rights are under attack.
I am speaking. There is a slime that is speaking. That means I am more important than the rest of you.
Everything that's wrong with this country.
So let's fight together for a stronger.
To be clear, in 2016, it was the same discourse. Is this the end of the Democratic Party? Dems in disarray. Are they ever going to recover from this? It's the same discourse every single time.
Okay, but Kamala did historically bad. She did not flip a single county. A Republican won the popular vote. A Republican. Do you know how rare that is? And all the data shows young people, black people, Latinos, women moving more right. Now, could this be a Trump-only thing? Sure.
Well, I mean, I guess they ain't black or Latino.
And as I said in my video, there could be a pendulum swing and we'll get like another Obama after Trump, or the Democrats wake up and actually run a good populist candidate. I don't rule this out, but to pretend this was a particularly bad loss is just straight up delusional. From blaming the American people to blaming Joe Rogan, the Democrats and the media are having a hard time coping with their loss, and
this logic that you can't blame voters for the outcome of elections is insane to me. They don't. There's no responsibility on the voters.
Is in a better place than ever before. They will sit, spin, and have fits of rage.
What's the game
but
here?
What else is new? We are one country, and we will drag them to victory as they kick and scream.
Thank you so much, Sentinel. Thank you for the bits. What's the game here? So, the political parties try to win over the voters. So they are responsible because that's their job. Their job is to win over the voters.
Fucked around
and they
for
didn't
4
win.
years and found out the hard way.
Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, Mars.
Like none whatsoever? Who else am I supposed to...
You blame your party that lost. You blame your candidate. Why were the American people more willing to vote for the...
Your average voter is pretty dumb. Yeah, but that applies for either side, right? The voter base is like a static factor when you don't account for like, like illegal stuff and cheating. You don't really, let's just take that off the table. Like, I know that's like a thing. I know this is like a thing, but like, let's take that off the table. Let's take off illegal voting. Let's take off, cheating. Let's take off illegal immigrants. Let's take all that off the table just for the sake of conversation. The voting base is like static, as in like, they're like the resource that you're fighting over. The game is played by the two parties trying to get as many of those as possible. And because like the voter base is of course there's like the playing field, right? As in like how much the Republicans fuck up, how much the Democrats fuck up, all of the news and all that are all like levers and methods that they can use to garner the vote, right? But the voters are the playing field. And it's effectively, that is the game, is to win them over. So it's like, who else could you blame when both sides are courting the same group? Do you see what I mean? So even if you want to say that the average voter is dumb, let's just say, I'm not making that claim. I'm just saying, if you're going to say that the average voter is dumb, it's still both sides fighting over that dumb voter. So obviously, it's their fault for not doing well. Who else are you gonna blame? And plus, blaming doesn't really get you anywhere, to be honest.
Guy who did January 6th over your
Have a good one,
candidate full
Saxis.
of hope and joy and rainbows and unicorns or whatever? Is it because
Most people vote for their interests. That's just how it is. They vote for whatever they perceive their interests to be.
the voters are just all stupid idiots? Or is there something a little less simple that you just want to avoid talking about? Taking a step back and looking
I think,
in the mirror is gonna do
sorry, I know I'm pausing it again. I think one thing that did contribute to that, though, is that the playing field. So if we're going to go with what you're saying and that the average voter, I guess there are a lot of people that would be, there are dumb people in this world. Let's just say there are dumb people in this world. They exist. And let's say like those people are more influenced by like psyops, media, just any sort of influence, influencers, streamers, news, all of that, right? One thing that might have contributed to it, and this is just me kind of like theory crafting, like game crafting in my mind. One thing that could have contributed to it is like the fact that the major media started losing a lot of power. And a lot of power was going into the hands of influencers, podcasters, that kind of stuff. And the Democrats didn't strike on that. Like they didn't go on Joe Rogan. A lot of their stuff was more mainstream. A lot of mainstream culture stuff like pop culture, which was losing power and losing influence. And since, the Republicans reached out to more streamers, more podcasters, they were able to take that ground that the Democrats kind of assumed that they already had. And that probably contributed to a lot of their loss. If I were to think about this like it's an RTS or something, I think that definitely did contribute to them losing.
real good. Democrats don't have a messaging problem. America has a racism problem. Kamala ran a flawless campaign in 100 days, and I refuse to let y'all gaslight me into believing anything other than that.
Did she just put up 2 random Twitter users? Do we know who those people are? Who were those people? I don't even know who those. I'm pretty sure they were just random people.
Random Twitter users whose posts went viral, yes. It's a small sample of the discourse happening amongst the people, which is pretty important to show. I know the concept of listening to average everyday people is completely foreign to you, but it is important to show what people are saying about their country's election, not just what politicians and the media are saying.
The Democratic Party, we have to contend with progressives that are constantly shitting on the Democratic Party for not being socialist enough. And we have to contend with MAGA, who are constantly shitting on the Democratic Party for, eating children and worshiping Satan.
And then you got the weirdos.
Did you just say that out loud? Damn.
Who believe both those things.
Wait, what did you say?
Worshiping Satan.
And then you got the weirdos who believe both those things.
For people like Shoe on Head, it's like, okay, it's easy, man. You just don't be woke, don't be feminist, don't root for like black lesbians in Disney shows, and then just do socialist policies.
All right, back up. I am not delusional. I do not want to implement socialist policies in America because, first of all, I do not trust America to do those correctly. I'm talking about basic, normal, social democratic policies like Norway and Denmark have. Universal paid family leave, universal health care, at least a public option, better transportation like a high-speed rail, better protection for workers,
Oh man, America's too big though. America's fucking way too big. Like that would be, I guess we could do it. I mean, I don't know. We did make the Continental Railroad. I mean, but it's so big though.
Better transportation like a high-speed rail, better protection for workers, higher wages, blah blah blah. And yes, no woke shit. Do you know how popular?
I gotta admit though, guys, I gotta be real. The high-speed rail in Japan fucking owns, and like it owns. I've been there. I've been to Japan a lot. I have family there. It owns. Like hopping on a train and not having to go through like TSA and like freaking takeoff procedures. Like you just get in the train and it just goes. It's fucking amazing. You get to like look outside. You see like all the nature and stuff. I love it. I love high speed rail. I'm sorry. I love it. Whether or not that's financially viable for us, I don't know. I don't know enough to make that calculation of if it's a good thing or a bad thing for America, but I will say it is very poggers like having it.
a platform like that would be? You get a candidate up there like that.
Look at
you're winning
California's attempt at high-speed rail. I mean, let's be real. Dragon of Metal, like California can't build a building in like 1 year. Let's be real. California is a special kind of retarded.
all 50 states.
So, I mean, I would love to hear what she suggests besides just like elect Bernie Sanders.
Put up a good politician.
Dude, near where I live, they started building a gas station. They were like, we're going to build a gas station here. And they're like, yeah, we're going to start building a gas station here. And then boom, it was fucking there. I was like, what the fuck? There was like there wasn't a gas station there like a month ago, and now there's a gas station there. Like, what the fuck? I was like, I was so surprised.
That is
Even
what
if
I'm
it was
saying. That's
viable,
all I'm
I
saying.
wouldn't
Someone
trust
who
the
actually
project to be
cares
funded
about the
efficiently
working
by my
class.
tax
Not Bernie
dollars.
Sanders. He's like 100 years old. Someone like Bernie
Yeah, for
Sanders.
sure, Yoshi.
Sure. Bernie Sanders with more of a spine. Combine Trump and Bernie Sanders. I am committing voter fraud.
Fucking like Dragon Ball fuse them together.
And voting for
Get
that
something like right in the middle. Although I
Man,
really like Trump though. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think Trump is the best president that I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Hey,
300
Leaflit, I've watched
Yo,
your
Bat
YouTube
Game, thank you for the
videos,
bits,
but
thank
this
you.
is the first time catching a stream.
Thank you so
Love
much.
your content.
I really
Keep this
appreciate
up.
it, man. Thank you, Bad Game. Thank you so much. I love Trump because he's not he fucking hates the Republicans and he hates the Democrats. He's just kind of like, I don't know. I like how brash he is, honestly. I like it.
times. I am storming the Capitol for Donald Sanders. After this, the Democrats are gonna move right in the dumbest ways. They're gonna become like the new neocons, but gay.
I think they will too. And one of the reasons why they're going to do that is because they know people like you are not a reliable voter. You're not.
You are correct. I am not a reliable voter. I will not vote blue.
What is this, dude? What is this, dude? These Democrats are so entitled to the vote of people. Like, you don't understand. Like, you have to earn people's votes. Like, what the fuck are we even talking about? What are we talking about? This is like some simp shit. Like, what the hell?
No matter who. And guess what? Most of the country is like me. Does that scare you? Good. Me not being a reliable
Me
voter
too.
is not an excuse for Democrats to not listen to voters like me. If anything, it's the complete opposite. They should be trying to get the votes from people like me. Politicians and parties are not owed your vote. They have to earn it. They have to work for it. And many people
Guys, I love her. She's great.
thought the Democrats did not work for it. In fact, I don't even think they wanted to win, but that's a whole nother can of worms I don't want to open right now. Large factions of the left
I feel like Shy Moth would talk like her if Shy Moth was a little bit less shy.
Honestly believe that dumb people are the reason Trump won in 2016 and won again in 2024. And that
I see like Shy Moth in her.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, what?
Vance, when you win 2020,
won again in 2024. And that
Well, I mean, yeah.
Vance, when you win 2028, put me somewhere in communications. Let me run your Twitter account. I'm a millennial too. Nobody will know the difference. Plus, we wear the same amount of eyeliner. Okay, that is enough hutch for one lifetime, thank you. Next, please let the next person be sane. Please save my brain
You should
cells.
have seen
Come
the clip when
majestically
Trump
gallop.
posted his kill cam of bombing ISIS in Somalia. Lol.
Oh my god. Thanks, Foo Fighter. Thank you for the bits. Thank you.
In to save us.
Oh, holy shit. I know this lady.
I take back the galloping part.
Can I be real with you guys? People are gonna hate me for this one. I stand by the criticisms that I've made of Shu on Head, but I will say this. If Shu had been a respected voice in the Democrat consultancy circles, Kamala might not have lost. I have criticized her so many times for the populist brain rot, but oh boy, if anyone could use populist brain rot driven right into their skulls right now, it would be the Democrats. 28 minutes, and we have 25 minutes till stream ends. And I have 3 donos. I don't know about that one, Chief. There's probably stuff in here that I maybe can watch in the future.
Yeah. That's what?
He doesn't even watch the video?
Wait, he doesn't watch the video?
Watch the video, coward! This is an official call to the shoe sim.
But like what he said there though was kind of right, I think. I mean, I don't know if she would have won, but it would have been far closer, I think.
Calling the SS! We attack at dawn! Go tell Vosh to watch the video! This is bullshit! I was clickbaited! On to the next guy. Okay, this guy is called Uninformed Leftist. Let's see if he lives up to his name.
So let's get into this. Shuan had made another video. It's called The Downfall of the Democrats.
Oh, big congratulations to Tim Walz on being the first white male DEI hire. It didn't f***ing work. The DNC...
Okay, so Tim Walz is not the first white male DEI hire. Joe Biden's been a white male DEI hire. George Bush is. Mitt Romney was. Every single president has been a white male DEI hire.
Wait,
Both
what?
The Democrats and the Republicans realize that America is a white supremacist country. Thus, we must run white people. So saying that Tim Walz is the first DEI hire is a little bit telling. And what is it telling?
A joke. It's telling a joke.
Well, it's telling that Shuanhead, like the topic of race and gender, is very on the front of her mind.
What?
Now listen, do I think it's true that Kamala Harris lost because she's black and she's a woman?
Please say no, please say no, please say no.
Honestly, yes, I do.
Obama is black.
I feel her rage like so hard. Like you guys have no idea. Like I feel it.
Remember,
I feel it inside my
when you
bones.
hear anyone talk about
And did
people
phenomenally. Hillary is a
voting against their
woman
own interest,
and won the
they're
popular vote.
really
Hate this
saying they're mad
delusion
that
and this
you
cope
didn't.
that Kamala lost because she's a black woman. No. If she was a white man, would she have maybe won a little
I know,
more votes?
Shai.
Sure, I'm not denying the existence of racist misogynists. I'm looking at one right now. But enough votes that she would win race for she's a black woman. No. If she was a white man, would she have maybe won a little more votes? Sure, I'm not denying the existence of racist misogynists. I'm looking at one right now. But enough votes that she would win? Absolutely not.
A district that's 97% Latino went 75 percentage points for Donald Trump. Why?
Misogyny.
It's on the, no,
That's
it's on
why.
the border.
It's
the border
misogyny.
crisis is on their doorstep.
So-
and they were begging people to care about it for years. We
Misogyny
need to
and
take some
sexism.
lessons.
Okay, if you're just getting here, there's a joke because I have an emote from back in the day where we used to play a war game, and in the war game, everyone puts their soldiers on the field, and then when the fight starts, I say, "All units attack," and then I go like, go attack, and then I have a little animation of going to attack, and then I realized it's not that.
A lot of misogynistic Latino men. There's a lot of misogynistic men in general, but Latino men, they're fairly
It looks
Christian,
nothing like
they're fairly
it.
conservative, and misogyny goes hand in hand with those two. So
Latino men are misogynists? Yeah? Is that why the
No, it's
president
like a cavalry charge. It's like okay, it's basically like all units attack, fire the cannons. It's like that basically. Yeah, fire the cannons.
Mexico is a woman and has like an 80% approval rating? Maybe Kamala Harris just f***ing suck. You ever consider that? Maybe going, nothing's gonna change when I'm president, f***ing sucks.
After the election, a YouTuber I am
No,
subscribed.
because it's not just cavalry. It's just like basically it was supposed to be like Attack on Titan. We had like a little emote for like Susuma, like fucking Irwin. Yeah, that's what it was. It was supposed to be like that, and then yeah.
To uploaded a video called "How the Right is Winning Young Men."
And now I can't use it. Now I can't use it because everyone's saying all these things about me. I can't use it anymore. Because people are gonna say things. I don't like Nazis, okay? They just dress well, that's it.
I have such mixed feelings about this. I do. Unpopular
Okay,
though
who
it is on the
cares?
left to like give grace to the male loneliness epidemic. I have mixed feelings about it. I'm picking my words carefully so the leftists don't murder me. Like, don't rake me over the coals for this. But I think that I understand.
But they're bad, very bad. Very bad. Especially the higher ups, very bad.
Oh, I have to pick my words carefully so my own movement doesn't attack me for caring about men's issues. You see the issue?
Chewin Head, again, doesn't really offer any analysis. She makes a joke. So essentially, what is her joke? Her joke is that the guy's gay.
What? Oh, I was screaming for month 2 again. Here comes Hat on Foot, hating the gays again. The joke was not about him being gay. There wasn't even a joke. My point was that he's nervous to talk about men's issues in fear of the left attacking him, and it shouldn't be that way.
That's pretty gross from Chewin Head. Do I need to spell that out for you? She does this whole, like, gay impression.
Gay impression? That's literally what he fucking sounded like. These people have, like, terminal identity politics brain.
All right, let's just read a few comments.
Oh no, not again. I swear to God, if you guys embarrass me in front of Hassan 2 here, I will turn this video around and we are going home.
Chewin Head dropping the hard truth bombs as usual. Bro, at least Bernie Sanders got to say a big I told you so. Okay, that's kind of, I don't know, it gives me a little bit of hope. Democrats forgot they had to be likable. Okay, that's kind of true. You can't hide your monster addiction by putting
I don't know. It's because a lot of VTubers don't like videos like this. I'm always like scared I'm gonna make my friends mad.
in my class, June. Okay, that's a good point.
Only because I care about my friends.
We'll learn nothing and blame everyone. Yeah, unfortunately, that's
PTSD,
true.
Okay.
yeah, PTSD, that's true.
He's just agreeing with all the comments. I love that they keep doing this. I love that they keep
I love videos like this. I do.
checking the comments, expecting some like terrible shit, and it's just like pee pee poo poo 69 going epic video, mommy. Okay, so that was terrible. Next.
Hi, my name's Anthony Jones. I like to talk about politics and the culture war in the UK and America. Today I'm going to react to Chewin Head's
Thank you, Isla. I love you.
most recent video, Downfall of the Democrats, the truth about the 2024 election.
Aw, this guy looks like a wizard. He's like a jolly little garden gnome. I don't even mean that in a mean way. He just looks whimsical, like he's gonna help me on a quest through some enchanted forest. Please be sane and normal, gnome bro. I am running out of hope.
Yeah, Trump objectively is the representative of the working class. Traditionally, it was Latinos, blacks. People would vote for Democrats. Now, it's highly educated people who vote for Democrats and actually working class people who traditionally would vote Democrat have voted for Donald Trump. This is a massive change in the demographics, and people want something different. They don't want the same old, and that's what Kamala Harris represented. And this is essentially why she failed to appeal to voters.
Yes!
Yeah.
No bro is normal. Oh my god, how refreshing. Yes, 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 yes. We're so fucking back, gnome bros. Okay, let's keep listening. Let's not get our hopes up. Everyone was so sure dangerous, devious, dastardly Donald would never make his way back into the White House to steal democracy. And he did it. With democracy.
Democracy has been bought in America. It really has. The idea that influence is like objective and everyone's informed and it's a level playing field for both sides is simply not true. Democracy implies the voters were informed, they knew what they were voting for, they weren't lied to, they weren't sold misinformation. People are massively misinformed on Donald Trump. They were lied to, they don't believe a lot of the accusations against him. It's more complex. And it is actually very complex.
It's really not that complicated. It's exactly what you said earlier. Trump offered something, Kamala offered nothing. Whether you agree with the vision or not, Trump had a vision. It's like in 2016.
And in terms of like the kind of propaganda and stuff, that's just the game. That's how the game works. It's been like that forever. And in fact, it's weird because I don't recall anybody complaining. I don't recall the Democrats complaining when the mainstream media was the entire apparatus of that. And it's like now that it's being kind of taken away, it's interesting to see like, oh, now it's unfair. You know,
when Hillary Clinton made that America is already great hat. No one wants to fucking hear this. No one believes that. You have to give the people a vision. A lot of them don't believe what the media says about Trump because a lot of them don't trust the media, and I'm gonna be so dead ass. Do you blame them? As a Bernie bro, as a Bernard brethren, do you blame them? It's up to the media to prove themselves trustworthy, and in my opinion, they just haven't done that. The mainstream, corporate media, liberal and right-wing, does not have a good reputation. Oh my god, that reminds me. I was watching Fox Business the other morning. Don't ask. But holy shit, you think right-wing media online is bad? What the f*** are the boomers watching? Also, Kristi Noem showed up on the TV, and my baby was like, Mama. Really, bro? Okay, last one. I'm ready. Let's go. This guy is called Dima the Show. Okay, Dima, what do you have for us?
I don't know what to predict here. I've only seen 2 Shoe on Head videos, and I follow her on Twitter. She hasn't been very active on Twitter recently. I don't know why. I think she got married and had a kid. But either way, from what I remember of her Twitter, it was fairly progressive. Some little, tidbits of, radical, centrist, reactionary stuff a little bit here and there.
I like how just, nobody understands me. America is so terminally left-right brained, dude. You can talk about how you want workplace democracy all day, but if you also say something like, I think we should make it harder for children to access porn or something, people are like, oh, I don't know, she's some kind of centrist?
What? Anyway, I got a lot of comments on my last video like, wait, you're left-wing and you hate the Democrats? Yeah, man.
Okay, so is she coming out as left-wing? Just do it.
Yeah, man, that's a pretty common thing. If you're shocked that I'm left-wing, maybe that's a sign you need to take a step back and evaluate some of the preconceived stereotypes you have of people. Not all of us are crazy blue-haired socialists, no. Some of us are crazy
I'm just gonna put that back on. Yeah, just put that back on. All right.
brown-haired socialists. But for those of
Hey, yo!
Ugh, why is he soying out? I hate this. I'm never gonna call myself a socialist again.
For someone like her with such a diverse audience, like, who gets, you know, millions and millions of views on her videos, someone like her with this much reach, with this much of an audience, and say, hey, look at me, I'm a left-wing socialist, I think is good for the cause.
I don't want to be good for the cause. I'm a rebel. I'm not one of you. You don't love me. Sorry, I'm just burned by all the other videos. I'm like an abused cat lashing out at a new adoptive owner. He's out here handing me a treat like pss, 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 and I'm like, let's relax.
So, okay, fellas, she said she's a socialist. She said she's left-wing. Why do we hate her?
That's such a weird, like, thing to say. She's
that
one
is
of
weird,
us.
yeah.
She agrees with us politically. Why do we hate her? I don't know. Maybe I'm a f***ing asshole.
Kamala Harris being, you know, a person of color, is that going to have an effect on some amount of people? Sure it will. Is that why she lost?
Don't say it. Don't say it, please.
I don't think so.
Thank you. Oh my god, the bar is low.
young men did come out and support Trump, and apparently for the reasons I and many others predicted. We asked young men why they voted for Donald Trump. Here's what they said. What appealed to him about Donald Trump was that his campaign was not coming after us. He was highlighting the American people, which we are. It doesn't matter what color you are, what you may identify as. Since I wasn't excluded, I resonated with it.
See? That is a dumb person. That is a fucking idiot.
Okay. I'm doing the sorry. I'm doing the thing.
Guys, you're the fucking worst, and we hate you. Everything about you is toxic. Vote for us.
Thing they do. I'm pausing before he finishes his sentence. Let's hear him out.
When you tell a young white guy, hey, you're an oppressor, and because you're white, you have privileges that your black and Hispanic peers didn't have, and you're inherently at fault, or you're guilty for that, which is what a lot of the left wings or Democrats are saying.
Yeah, I mean, you are, as a white person, you do have, you know, systemic privileges that people of color in this country don't have for a variety of reasons. That's just the truth.
All right, we're gonna disagree here. Now you will see why. Now you will see why they hate me. The only
like having to have higher scores to get into university. Yeah. Damn. Sorry. Too many white people at this company. Sorry. We need to promote. We need some more. We need some more black people in management. So sorry, we can't promote you. I know you're the best, but it's too bad.
The only privilege that exists is class privilege. Poor, working class, middle class white people, poor, working class, middle class black people have the same amount of privilege. None. A rich black person has more privilege than a white poor person. Telling a white college-age man who's struggling to pay off student loans, who can't afford a house, who can't find a job, that he's part of systemic racism and privileged, good f***ing luck.
We're not racist, we're not misogynistic. I mean, see, this is, again, I have to say, actually, we all kind of are racist. But that's boring, that's complex, that takes nuance, that takes time, and no one wants to f***ing hear that shit. Of course that's not gonna f***ing resonate. How do you make it resonate? I maybe you can make it fun.
Make it fun?
Wait, what?
Hey, white people, you're inherently racist. What?
But I don't think there's a way to,
Holy
put lipstick on the progressive messaging pig. Like, I don't know if we can win on messaging alone.
Because it's not the messaging. It's not how you are selling the product. It's the product.
It's what you. It's the actual thing.
Alienated from progressive messaging, not because it's complicated, but because it's stupid and regressive. Young men are tired of being told to pay for the sins of their great-grandfathers. Full stop. That's it.
Flink says, question, Leaflit. Why aren't there POCs there though? They don't have to be there, but you mean to tell me there are 0 capable POCs you can find? Okay, so let me explain this. I don't know if you're being serious, but I'll answer it seriously. I don't know if you're joking with me or demographically, if you're taking America as a whole, and in most places, there are less people of color than there are white people. So there are going to be percentage-wise more white people. Like I don't mean percentage-wise. I mean numerically. There will be numerically more white people who are skilled at something than other races, just because of the demographics. Because there's less percentage of different of black people, Asians. There's a less percentage of them. So there'll be numerically, just speaking strictly, not accounting for culture and not accounting for culture and upbringing, there's going to be statistically less. That's what I mean. Sorry, I had to say that because that's also an important part. That's another important part. So, for instance, if you're taking universities, for instance, there's a lot more Asians that get into university because of cultural differences. The way I see it, it should just be based on merit. I don't care. I don't think that the color of a person's skin should matter. It should be based on merit and also based on, if you want to do like a sort of affirmative action thing, I think the best way to do it is to do it on the merit of overcoming obstacles. So say a person, it shouldn't have anything to do with skin color, anything to do with race. It should be strictly based on this person started off in a poor neighborhood, but they overcame all of these issues anyway. So that kind of compensates slightly for the skill, for the scores, the test scores. Does that make sense? So let's say like we gave that a value. I mean, just theoretically, we gave, the financial situation of the parents, we gave that a value of 5 points or something like that. That would be applied to everybody. Like it would also be applied to an Asian who also grew up under those circumstances. Do you see what I'm saying? If you were going to do that. Me, I'm more of a fan of pure meritocracy. I'm more of a fan of like what matters the most is like how well you do. What your actual test scores are. I think that's what matters the most to me. But if you were to make an argument for it, that's how I would make the argument. Does that make sense?
And people aren't just going, systemic racism exists. Like, yeah, maybe that's what you're doing. I don't think you're some kind of, like, woke SJW or whatever. But to pretend like that's the only thing people are doing, is kind of a cope. You're in denial. Corporations were literally hiring Robin DiAngelo to give power,
especially nowadays, because nowadays like access to information is so much better, which is why I'm like a big fan of like you know, making like, you know, the internet more accessible for people, and smartphones have done this, and also AI availability.
PowerPoint presentations.
I think it disproportionately helps poor people.
Less white. This was a thing that happened. I remember Coca-Cola doing it specifically. Coca-Cola, which, by the way, the CEO of Coca-Cola is now openly praising Trump and like hanging out with him. Corpo moment. They really saw the popular vote and were like, later homos. God, I miss the 90s. I feel like we really had race relations down back then. I don't see.
You know, I feel like things were less racist kind of 15 years ago. I feel like nowadays it's a little bit crazy.
That worked. That was great. Why did we get rid of that?
After the election, one of the only politicians I've seen who is actively trying to understand why people voted the way that they did is AOC. When I met her, I whispered into her ear, "Take the pronouns out of your bio." And she did. Anyway, after the election, AOC found out that a ton of people voted for her down ballot, but also voted for Trump for president on the same ticket. Curious, she took to her Instagram to ask people why they did that. And these were some of their answers. I feel like Trump and you are both real. It's real simple. Trump and you care for the working class.
Ugh. Trump and you care for the working class. Just complete, diametrically opposed entities, AOC and Donald Trump. Insane, man.
Do you know how many people used to like Bernie Sanders and now vote for Donald Trump, and vice versa? There are so many conservatives I know who used to be Bernie Sanders supporters. Is it because Bernie and Trump are so much alike? No. But their rhetoric, how they spoke, who they spoke.
Sentinel Resta says AOC is fake as fuck. Comparatively though, comparatively, I don't think she is. Because, like, for instance, during the Kamala Harris thing, when everyone was glazing Kamala Harris, AOC was the only person to be like, yo, stop glazing her. You know you all hate her. Shut the fuck up. I know you guys hate her. Basically, she at least speaks her mind about stuff, even if I think she's wrong. I think that she at least, like, has a spine to, like, stand up a little bit more than other people.
To who they fought for or claimed to fight for. The forgotten man, the American...
I mean, she probably thought it was a good thing before. And then she basically told her, like, you know, you're getting fucking tricked by these people. And then, you know.
Worker. This is populism. And throughout history, populism could be
I think people can change their mind without being a grifter. I think sometimes people realize that they're wrong and they change. And I think that's a good thing.
For good or for evil. And like I said in many of my videos, if you don't understand this, you're never gonna get it.
Maybe this is a one-time thing, maybe it's just because of Trump or inflation, or maybe the meme is coming true. Maybe Republicans are the new
Did she put them back in? Wait, did she really put them back
party
in?
of the working class.
No fucking way. Hold on, I'm gonna look. I'm looking right now. I am looking right now. No, they're not there. They're gone. They're gone. I literally just looked. They're gone.
That's just so insane, man.
See, this is one reason I don't see why you should blame the voters. Like, obviously the Democratic Party is doing something wrong if blue-collar, working-class people of all races are moving towards the Republican Party. And the Democrats are only gaining with old women and coastal elites. The voters don't see you as the party for the little guy. They see a literal billionaire as the party for the little guy. You are doing something wrong!
I hope the male loneliness epidemic keeps you MAGA scum alive. I hope you feel a hole in your soul and feel unloved until your dying day. I hope you rot in your deathbed, wondering why women looked at you like you had rabies your whole life as your eyes closed for the last.
I'm not gonna defend this. This is not good or healthy.
Honestly, Gnome Bro and this guy have been pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it's pretty
Maybe I'm
reasonable.
wrong. Maybe not
Yeah.
all Democrats are doomed. Maybe there is a chance a Democrat wins 2028. Maybe some really do get it.
Some liberals use the occasion to look down upon the icky dummies who are too stupid to know they shouldn't vote for Trump. Yet
I mean,
unless they're like kind of more centrist, like I don't want a Democrat to win. I'm gonna be real. They're fucking psycho.
where's the lie?
Wait, what just happened?
I mean,
Some liberals use the occasion to look down upon the icky dummies who are too stupid. Democrats are doomed. Maybe there is a chance use the occasion. A Democrat wins 2028. Maybe some really do get it. Some liberals use the occasion to look down upon the icky dummies who are too stupid to know they shouldn't vote for Trump. Yeah.
I mean, where's the lie?
So that was that video. That is all I can take.
Yeah, guys, you know what? You guys, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid. Conservative, you're stupid. You're so stupid. You're stupid. Vote for us. Vote for us. Stupid. You're a dumbass. You dumbass. Come, vote for us. Yes. Vote for us. We'll make everything better for you dumbasses. Dumbass, stupid. Hope you're lonely. Hope you die forever. Hope you die forever, chuds. Hope you die forever. All right, vote for us.
What did I come back to? Why you bull me kitsanero cry?
Ladies and gentlemen, they are not sending their best. Despite it all, it was fun doing a reaction video to people's reaction of me. But that is enough of my yapping. Now I want to hear you yap. Do you think Democrats will learn their lesson? Do you think a pendulum swing is going to happen in 2028? If you like this video,
they're like a bipolar girlfriend.
Please consider donating to me on Patreon, a link down below. Or if you want to give a little one-time donation, there's like a little
the Dems are a bipolar girlfriend.
Here. It really helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it.
A bipolar girlfriend off her meds.
So much. And I will see you guys with a new video soon.
I love Showing Head. Good video, man. I like her. I wish more liberals were like her, so that we can actually come back to like having the safeguard of like both parties being a little bit.
There is
both parties
scene.
being. There is okay. I just want to get back to that, you know?
It also means Trump has once again been inaugurated. Inaugurated? Yeah.